Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So I'm come on live Tuesday. I'm going to do a stamped one sheet wonder. I just need to get a few more Christmassy things done. So it's countdown to Christmas now. I've never done a kind of series of Christmas videos. But what I do is put them in there is a Christmas playlist. So if you do want some specifically kind of Christmassy inspiration, then pop over there and have a look. So hello everybody who are in the live. Let's have a look and see who's here. Hello Martina, hello Vicky. Yeah, Vicky is very quick off the mark. She has a special ding for me. Like, she's told me mine's a harp. When she hears that harp sound, she comes a running all the way from Australia to Wales, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Vicky. Your presence is very much appreciated. And Martina hops on the way from Germany as well. So it's great fun. Great to have you here, guys. Who else is here? Annie, hello. Yes, I send 2 messages now, Martina. I try and send the link and then hi, I'm going live, because some folks for some reason are not getting the link, so I've decided to do both. What else? Who else is here? Lisa, hello Lisa Hartman, hello Tina. If anyone wants to send Lisa a recipe card, I've just seen on her Facebook she's asking for recipes. Love that idea, such a great idea. Hello Miss Sheila, hi Tina. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Julie. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Deb. Hi, Mindy. Janice. Okay, I'm going to stop saying hello. I'm going to get you guys down onto the desk. Just check what's here. Right, I've realised there's a couple of stamp sets that I've not used as much as I wanted to. This one, I tend to use the speckles on this one, but I absolutely love the font. So I'm going to do one of my one sheet wonders where I put lots of words in the background. It's one of my favourite things to do with really gorgeous kind of like word font. Sorry. With gorgeous fonts, it's just really nice to kind of repeat them and make them into a bit of a pattern. Also, Brightest Beauty. I really like this set. And I particularly like the dies, but again, haven't played with it as much as I wanted to. Really love this texture here. And then I'll see how it goes. But I wanted some trees in this one. It's going to be a kind of, a toile kind of design where, I just stamp stuff all over the place and then cut it up and use it for card making or maybe tags or boxes or something. Okay, so Esther's oh I see, I sent 2. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's a bit strange. Oh well, I can't check it right now because I'm using my phone to film, so yeah. Right, sorry, I'm just having a wee think. Okay, I probably do need to get some more green. Oh, I have got some green here. Although I guess I may just want the bare tree trunk because it's, wintry looking and all that. Oh, where's my cloth? I did bring my damp cloth in with me. There we go. Oh, that's come out. Pop that back in there. So I'm just tidying up my desk a little bit. Oh, I didn't even sort my chair out either. I'm sitting on a blanket that's kind of folded weird. Hi, Karen. Right, I'm going to start somewhere in the middle. I've not done that for a wee while, have I? Oh, that's looking quite reddish. Maybe I didn't clean my stamp last time I used it. Ooh, there's some bits of card on here as well. I'm going to take those off. I don't know what they were doing there. Very strange. Yeah, you guys are so fortunate to actually have real wattle. We just have to have the stamped one. So I'm just doing a few little clusters of trees. And as you can see, I'm stamping, then I'm stamping twice after the first one to get a kind of fading into the distance effect. Just gently doing that. Something so kind of fun and rhythmic and gentle doing that sort of technique. Space for another one. There we go. Now I'm wondering whether to stamp my wee robin in the brown. And I was looking at this brush earlier. Now this is the brush that comes with the embossing kit, but I wondered if it would be fun to actually use it to brush some colour on in a very dry, you know, without any water, just to sort of see what it's like. I might just test it out in a minute. Right, so this is my wee robin. He's a fat little thing, isn't he? Look at him. I don't know, he really should be perched on a branch. I'm trying to make sure I've got a few of these because this is going to get chopped up, isn't it? And I want to make sure that there's a robin in every section, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cut this up yet, so just have to kind of hope for the best. Right, there is a branch in here. Ooh, that needs a clean, doesn't it? I've forgotten I'd cut that up. This stamp, I think the stamp set got used on Saturday. I had the second part of my stamper stack. So I think I was packing away in a hurry. And, I don't know, do you think it should go there? Or maybe just part of it. Or maybe we just stamp some leaves. Hide it. Still got all these lovely textures to go on yet. Let's get some of this wattle on. Ooh, I wonder what colour I used last time. It's kind of a bit obvious, isn't it, this? Hi, Carol. Carolee, sorry. Wattle like in basket weave. Oh, I don't know. It's a giant bird, yes. We're not going for realism tonight, Janice. If you hadn't guessed. We're going for overall good Christmassy effect. That's the name of this technique. Let's just Christmassify. I'm making it up as I go along. Because Ruth has no plan. Let's just keep stamping, just keep stamping. So, who's been watching the football? I'm sorry, this is going to be my mantra for the next few weeks, just saying. Well, not a few weeks, it's until the football's over. So we watched a little bit of the Poland v oh, hold on, I've got to get it right. Was it Mexico? I think it was Mexico this afternoon. And then we've just watched France beat Australia. I'm so sorry, Aussies. I every time a goal went in, I was like, oh no, the poor Aussies, they're getting thrashed. So yeah, I don't actually know much about the Australian team and their kind of reputation in football, but I do know that France is a fairly good team generally. So yeah, actually I don't even know who's playing tomorrow. Sorry, Sheila. Sorry, Sheila. Soccer. But it is the World Cup football. It's not World Cup soccer. Now I was going to use sweet sorbet for some berries because I just fancied a nice bright red. Now will that fit on there? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Hi, Jan Buckney from Australia. Hello. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Martina has learnt something new about trees. Does it need a slightly warmer climate? Those of you in Australia, I mean, could it grow here? Could it grow in Europe, I wonder? Right. That looks all right, doesn't it? I'm not going to aim it properly over there, but I'm just going to roughly get it in the right place. So this is what Stampin' Up call a two-step stamping stamp, and that is because it comes in two parts. And it looks rather pretty because you stamp one in one colour and then you stamp in another. Second stamp in another. Sometimes there's 3-step or 4-step stamping. I mean, we've had gorgeous kind of like holly leaves and things in the past that have been 2-step, 3-step, 4-step. Bit like, you know, round the garden like a teddy bear, 1-step, 2-step. But you don't get a tickle, you just get a really nice effect if you've lined it up properly. Sometimes 1-step, 2-step stamping, 3-step, whatever, can be a little bit frustrating. But if you don't aim for perfection, you won't be disappointed. You'll be fine. Just say, aim for something in the right direction and it'll be fine. Sometimes it's best actually to aim it not anywhere near, and then if it is somewhere near, it's okay. So just going to put some extra colour. Right. I think that's rather pretty. I quite like that. Okay. Oh, now I wanted to, as I said, have a little brush on. Now I'm just going to remind myself where the red, I know this might sound silly, but you know when you're so familiar with something that you think you know exactly how it looks, and then you go and colour it and then it's like, oh no, I got it wrong. Okay, so the red part of the robin is that section there. I'm wondering whether to use a slightly smaller brush or just to have a go. I might just try it over here. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to clean that off now, aren't I? What about a dauber? It's because I can't be bothered to colour it in, to be quite honest. Oh, there we go. A bit more on those. So when you get the ink on the dauber, tap a little bit off so you're not getting any streaks, weird streaks, and then you'll be all right. Oh, Annie, your fridge died. Oh, so you can put it out in the snow. Oh, good. Tina sent me a fabulous picture of her cooling down her sloppy joes in the snow in a tub, in a pan, just stuck in the snow. It was brilliant. Yes, thank you, Tina, for those gorgeous photographs. She sent me photographs of the snow as well. Very nice. Right, Mr. Robin, you look a little less naked. Let's see if I can find a brown. I think that'll do for a brown, won't it? Go for a bit of crumb cake. Ooh, that's quite juicy. All right, okay, I'm going to have to be a bit careful. I forgot I'd bought a new crumb cake. Ah, you've been having cuddles, Shaz. Okay, yes, he looks a little bit sunburnt, you know, he's like he's been out in the sun for too long, but never mind. I just wanted a little bit of an effect, nothing over the top. Right, still want some more greenery. It's looking a bit bare. Oh, I forgot I've got to put words in yet. I have got Night of Navy here, and I did like Let Heaven and Nature Sing. And I thought of repeating that. And because I did chop up the word peace, I could maybe have peace as well. But anyway, we'll go for Heaven and Nature Sing to start off with. Oh, which is not in here. Oh. Okay, I don't know why that's not in there. Okay, right. Second option. It was used, you see, the other day. It was used. I might do Tidings of Comfort and Joy. No, Peace on Earth, Goodwill. Oh well, let's go with that one. That's the one I grabbed, so let's stick with that one. Right. Well, I don't need these mats at the moment. just going to stamp full strength, then second, maybe third. So I'm kind of aiming for the bits that are a little bit more pale when I'm just trying to fill the gap, really. I recently re-inked my Night of Navy, so it's pretty juicy at the moment. I don't usually twist my words around, but it just feels right to do it today. I think because of the way it's written, it kind of hasn't been written straight, so it's like it's okay to it's okay, Ruth. You can move it. You can move it around. You don't have to have it straight. I'm not really sure about it at the moment, I have to say. I've basically covered it now, haven't I? I didn't mean to. Just sort of happened. Just kept stamping. The only thing that's not really covered is the robin. Not sure if I like it. Ooh, I dropped it. I'm just going to sit and stare at it for a moment. Oh, it needs dottage. I'm feeling like it needs something other, some other green. Slightly darker green. Might go for some old olive. Oh, just need to get out big, Ruth. Clear emboss and a Joseph's Cone technique. Oh gosh. What, clear emboss what though? More layers, it's the only way, yes. Hi Susan. Hi Janine. Well, I guess I want him sort of sitting on something. It looks like he's floating in the air right now. So let's make the robin look like he's sitting in a bough of leaves. Leaves. Oh, that's better. Make him look like he's sitting in a nest or something. Now, I must remember that it's going to look very different chopped up. I'm constantly saying this on the Artful Stampin Facebook group. If you're not a member over there, get over there and join, because it's a great place to get encouragement for your stamping, to see what other people have been inspired to do, and yeah, share the stampin' love. So we often encourage new folks who are new to this technique. You've got to just keep going, and then if you cut it up, it always looks better. So, because these stamped one sheet wonders are designed to be cut up, they're not designed just to sit and look pretty and for you to stare at them all day. They are for making cards. So, there we go. He looks like he has purpose now. Hello, Laura. Oh. Some more red. Some more red. Well, I could make the breast of the robin a little bit brighter. Could do that. Oh, thank you, Vicky. So Vicky's just shared the Facebook group link. Now he's proper showing off now, this robin. He's like, whoa, look at me, look at me. Made a bit of a boo-boo there, but you know, could always go in with some more leaves. Where's mother leaf? On there, could always hide it, but or still got that. Oh, sorry. I've got this lovely texture one to go in. Not quite sure what colour to do though. What colour do you think? Sorry, I'm having a very deep think because I really don't like it. Brighten it up with some Coastal Cabana. Good morning, Bev. Oh, thank you, Laura. That's very kind of you. How long have you been following the channel? Oh, I quite like this now it's gone on. It kind of brightens things up a bit. And again, I'm kind of avoiding the robin. You think it's beautiful? Oh, good. That's fine. I'm just not feeling it just yet. It's because it's not finished. As I keep saying to my people who come to my classes, like they go, oh, not sure I'm going. It's not finished yet. Don't worry. I just need to tell myself that. It's because I'm using stamps that I don't, you know, it's not my kind of go-to set of stamps, but it's okay. I need to push myself out of my comfort zone. Well, it's certainly brightened it up a bit. It's just very busy, but then a lot of my stamps. Accentuating the beak and the eyes. What have I got here? Dark crumb cake. A little bit of the beak. There we go. Sorry, I whispered that. There we go. Yes, Martina. Good suggestion. Just shows up a little bit more now, doesn't he? I don't want to start colouring him in. Don't want to go down that route. I'm wondering if once it's chopped up and then I put other things. I suppose it's because I can't decide what is actually the focal point. Is it the robin or is it the words? Maybe it's all of it. I don't know. I could stamp the word peace on its own, couldn't I? Right, let's put a bit of dottage over it and then see what happens. Oh, colouring it black. Oh. Okay. Right, well, let's just get a bit of dottage happening on it first and then... Okay, dottage has gone on. See, I actually feel like stamping the bird again, but in a darker brown. I think that might help fix it. I might have to get my stamper jig out to do that though. Let me just see if I can find it. I think I know where it might be. Oh, I found it. Right, I need a bit of plastic now. Oh, I'm going to have to raid my stash of plastic sheet. Right, it doesn't need to be this big. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what a Stamp-A-Majig is, it was a tool that Stampin' Up sold many years ago. And basically, in order to be able to use it, you need to have a perfectly square piece of plastic, clear plastic. If you want to use one of these, you can make one out of Lego or wood. Basically, it needs to be a T-square, but the walls of it need to be built up like this. You see, it's quite up. And what you do is you just move this out of the way a second. You put your Stamp-A-Majig down and you put your piece of plastic into the corner of it, like so. And you get your stamp and you hold the plastic and the Stamp-A-Majig together and you push this block into the corner and press down. Then you bring back your whatever it is that you want to stamp on, and you lay the image over wherever it is you want it to go. In this case it's just smack bang on top of the robin I already stamped. And I bring back my Stamp-A-Majig, push it into the square, take the square away, re-ink my birdie stamp, lock it in place, go down and stamp. There we go. Right. It's not perfect, but there we go. It's a bit better than that one. Do that again. So before the days of photopolymer, you see, this is the way we would do our two-step stamping. And because a lot of, well, all the stamps years ago were only available on wood. Then they brought out the clear mount, and then things have progressed since. So photopolymer only came out a few years ago for us. And someone was reminiscing the other day and they were saying the host sets, the hostess sets used to be in purple rubber. And I think years and years and years ago, they were all purple. There we go. Tina's still got her Stamp-A-Majig. Excellent. Oh, well done, Diane. See you, Esther. Yeah, before the stamping platforms. That's right. I mean, it's such a simple idea, but just works, doesn't it? Oh, no, I moved it. Oh, that one moved. Never mind. Looks better than what it did before, doesn't it? Now this time I've got to make sure none of the paper moves because it's off the page, this one. Oh, oh well. It's better than what it was. Sorry, I've got 3 more to go and then I'll be done. Sorry, this is a bit boring for you guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Hi, Lorraine. Oh, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. I was trying to hold on to the stamp as well as try and figure this out, which was not a good idea. Right, that's better. Right, one more, although this one's going to be slightly tricky. It's off the page. There we go. That is better, isn't it? Got there in the end. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I don't think I would have kept going if it hadn't been for you and the idea of the shame of not finishing. Yes, no, that works all right. That works okay. Right, let's see what it looks like cut up then. Right, now bear with while I just put some of these away because they are super duper inky. So let's do a mass cleanup. So let's just get them all and give it all a bit of a wipe. Back to my old rag cloth with the water. Because it works, you know. Yes, it looks a little bit, looks very stained, this cloth, but it is clean, I promise. Just got fresh water on it. Right, let's tidy up, and I'm going to have to find that Heaven and Nature's Thing stamp, aren't I? Because on Saturday I actually left this stamp at home and I had to come running back from my venue to come and get it. After 2 hours of running this class, someone said, oh, where's the Heaven and Nature's Thing stamp? And I went, oh, it's in the blah 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 box. And then I went, oh no, it's not. I've forgotten to bring it with me. So I had to run home and get it. Anyway, yes, and that's the one that's missing. So it's the joys of being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Sometimes you lose stuff. Just happens. Like I think I've lost the little berries out of the, I want to say Into the Woods stamp set. It's not called Into the Woods. What's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. It's got the little house and the various little mushrooms and things in it. Yeah, the little, it's like a couple of little berries like that. And I noticed the other day, I was like, oh, it's not in here. But it was kind of too late to go looking for it because I think I must have lost it before I noticed. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Let's look at some templates then. So this is looking at maybe cutting it into squares, which actually, if I was to just shunt it over, that one over a little bit, that would have the robin in it. That would end up with 2. That one would be there. The only one that it doesn't really work for, unless I then shunt this lot over, is that one, and that would have the robin at the bottom. That might work. Right, let's go for, yeah, that will work. I just want to get a few more cards out of it though. See, that's only getting 4 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit of that one for 5. Unless I cut them smaller and definitely get 5 out of them. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's have a look. I cut it at 9 centimetres. Right, I definitely want him in there, don't I? So if I cut that at, I could do it at 11. Even 11.5. There we go. That'll do. So what have I got left here? 7 inches, which is about, oh, so I might be able to get 9 and 9. So 9, what's that? 9 by 9. Ooh, no, don't do that to me. There we go. Right, so I've got 9 by 9 on there. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a pencil. And I just had a pencil because I just wrote Shaz's name down for a class, so I know I've got a pencil here. Why have I not thought of doing this before? 9 by 9 centimetres, just right on the back. And then I won't have to measure it again. This was 9 by 11.5. All right. So this one, we definitely want him in the picture, don't we, here? So if I cut it at 9.5, will he be in? Yeah, he will. Okay, so he's in. Didn't chop him in half. Right, so if I do 9.5 here, am I risking? Okay. Could go over to 9, couldn't I? That would give it a little bit more breathing room. Nine by 12. Okay, what did I say that one was? Okay, and what's this one? So I wonder if I could just chop that off there and just use that for a separate bit. Yeah, that could work. Right, what should I mat it onto? Maybe a bit of navy, although I think I recently gave my night of navy to Miss Wendy. You know what's often quite nice is basic grey. Basic grey as a card base, I think, can look very, very elegant. Oh no, I wasn't using inches at all then. Well, I did it to guesstimate something, but I didn't actually use centimetres. Right. I just score this way. A good score. I've put 2 sheets in here, so I'm being a little bit naughty. This is habits of someone who has to do a lot of card cutting. I cut through 2 at a time. Right, I'm not saying I'm making all these cards tonight. I'm just going to have a little play. I'm thinking, what about a nice red border? I've got some sweet sorbet pieces in here that need using up. Ooh, that looks really dramatic. I like that. No, I didn't write on this one, so I'm going to have to measure it. What was that? 6.5 by 6.5 by 11. So I need to cut this at 7. And 11.5. Oh, for some reason it didn't cut it very nicely. Sometimes there are certain cardstocks that seem to fray much easier than others. Did that move or something? Because it doesn't look like it's... Oh, anyway, yeah, it's fine. I can live with it. That just makes it pop, doesn't it? It's really nice. It is very close, yeah. 5 centimetres is there and 2 inches is right there. Yeah, very close indeed. So now this one, I don't like the dimensions of it, although if I scoot it over there, I prefer it because it means it's got a border that's similar all the way round. I quite like that. Right, that's 9 by 12, so let's go for a 9.5. By 13. Because we're not going to give it a border at all. There. That's quite nice to have it slightly off the page, isn't it? Well, not off the page, but I don't think I've ever done a card like that before. Right, where am I putting my cards? Oh, up there. Right. Okay. I'm gonna cut and then glue them all in one go. Right, what else have we got? Got that one. Now this one, I could just cut. Cut this so it has a panel either side. So what are we? 9 centimetres. Okay, so if I cut this little piece that was a leftover piece, cut that to 9. Then cut this in half. I'm not even checking what the number is. I'm eyeballing it. Right. Stay. Right. So this piece I'm just going to stick there and there, and then stick that onto there. Right. That's 3 down. Number 4. Right, so let's tackle, how do we stick a square, something that's square onto something like this? Ooh, now this one could end up with a narrow piece going through it. So let's give it, I don't know, 7 centimetres. That's square. Okay, so this measures just under 15, but it's shorter than that. So let's see how that looks. Maybe another layer. Why not? It's only card. Right, this I'm eyeballing. I'm not even going to measure. Okay, so that's 4 cards. Now that I think would be nice with a bit of texture on it. So I'm going to get my little embossing machine and rummage around. Is this still, I don't even know if this is still in stock. I've got a feeling this is actually retired. Sorry about that. One and three. Oh no. Okay. Here's the wrong one. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Leanne Wilcox, welcome. I like using my eyelet punch when adding just a small piece of colour behind. What do you use your eyelet punch for? What do you mean? Is this Poppy Parade? No, it's Sweet Sorbet. Yeah, very similar though. You could use it instead of this. It's nice against the grey. It's a really lovely, yeah, really nice contrast. There we go. I'm liking it more now. It's growing on me. Oh dear. So I'm just lining it up with my grid paper because it just makes life a bit easier. Just having lines to just compare where things are does help. There we go. Little strip of glue there. Line it up with my grid paper. And lay that on. I'm making sure it lines up with the lines across here. You can always add more bling or ribbon or whatever. It's a border punch, and if I'm sticking a small piece of cut, it doesn't go with the whole length. Ah, you punch it so it's like lace. I do have a pretty lace border punch actually, that's not a Stampin' Up one, which I do use sometimes. That looks slightly wonky. Oh well. I haven't got time to overthink that one. Alright, so this is the one that goes off like that. I'm tempted actually just to punch something out of there because I'm covering all that. So I have a Stampin' Up older punch. Okay. There we go. Very bold. I like the contrast of all that busyness with those really kind of like bold colours and having the red. No, see, I don't like it. I've already got my words on here. I don't actually need to put any more words on. See, that's partly why I sometimes stamp sentiments on the one sheet wonder, so that I don't have to faff around later doing it. Ah, no. Oh, that's not even stuck on. Okay. It's like, why is that moving? Oh, hi Dawn. Yeah, so Sweet Sorbet on basic grey. I'll go over all the colours I used in the stamping as well. Right, so I have got a few little leftover bits and pieces here, but I can make these up into cards another day. I'll stick those all together. All right, so to stamp the one sheet wonder, the colours that I used were... if you don't want to have to go over and use a Stamp-A-Majig, I would actually stamp the bird in the early espresso and get that out of the way. Then to colour the bird, I used a little bit of Crumb Cake and Sweet Sorbet. Then stamp the berries or the flowers, the wattle, so-called wattle flowers. I've kind of not made them look like wattle. Wattle's supposed to be yellow, isn't it? And I used Parakeet Party, and then I used some Old Olive for the ferns. And then Night of Navy for the words, and Coastal Cabana for some background texture. So the colours in the Stamp One Sheet Wonder are these ones. And then the stamp sets I used were... Oh, they're all on the floor. Beauty of Friendship Tree. Merriest Moments, the ferns. Peace on Earth and Goodwill from Hope and Peace. Then this one, Brightest Beauty. And then Perched in a Tree for the bird and the dottage. And then for the card based, I used basic grey. And for the matting layers, I've used Sweet Sorbet. So there we go. I've got 4 cards, and then I've got potentially another 3 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards in an hour-ish. Okay, an hour-ish. All right. So yes, I've got a class next Tuesday. It's the drippage one, lots of water to that one. So if you've got shimmer white cardstock and you want to have a go with, and you do need to have a spritzer as well. And if you've got some reinkers, that would help. Otherwise, we're going to have to just put ink directly onto your cardstock. But yeah, all good fun. And if you have some bubble wrap, some sort of like, you know, packaging, bubble wrap packaging, that would be great as well. So when the other class I have is on the 17th, and that is the masking class. 17th of December, that is. So if anyone wants to do those, let me know. I have had some emails from folks. So Shaz, yes, you're booked in. That one. And 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I've got her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 for next Tuesday night. Right. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you. Oh, good to hear, Louise. Yeah, glad you're feeling better. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Right. If you have any questions, as usual, just pop them in the comment box. I'll be pleased to answer them. And if you would like a catalogue, please let me know. I'm happy to send one out to you. No, not yet, Lorraine. I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I'll do that now. All right. Lots of love, everyone. Take care. Bye.